What is the White House really trying to hide? What damage to Hillary Clinton's political future could be done by discovering the truth about Benghazi? How big will the explosions be when the Select Committee swings into full gear, the battle lines are fully drawn, and the partisan artillery fully engaged? Welcome to Liberty News TV. I'm Norvell Rose. Can you feel them? Can you feel those tremors in advance of the big one, the big Benghazi blow-up? Yeah, we've seen a few skirmishes in congressional hearings, but we ain't seen nothing yet. We ain't seen the big show, the major blow, the red-faced, bare-knuckled brawl that promises to break out on Capitol Hill and beyond when the Special Investigative Panel gets to work under the leadership of the Benghazi Bulldog, South Carolina Congressman Trey Gowdy. So here's where we stand at the moment. The House vote to formally set up the long-awaited Select Committee will likely come this week. Gowdy at the helm, other members to be named. Congressional Democrats hinted they might boycott the committee, refuse to serve. Now they're hinting they would consider serving, but Pelosi wants equal footing with Republicans. Meantime, the House body that's been investigating the Benghazi bungle for months, Darrell Issa's Oversight Committee, continues to probe. Issa has subpoenaed Secretary of State John Kerry, whose people say he won't appear, won't testify, will refuse the subpoena. Why? Well, he'll be in Mexico. Senator Rand Paul says the former Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, on whose watch the Benghazi compound was attacked and 4 Americans died, Paul says Clinton should also be served with a subpoena to go before the House investigators. Would she? And if she did, would Ms. Clinton continue to argue, what difference at this point does it make? Tremors, rumblings, distant thunder, definitely there, growing louder and more pronounced. But in the midst of all this, we must not lose sight of what was really going on at Benghazi. We must not forget why the compound, not a consulate, not an embassy, why the compound was attacked in a well-organized military-style assault by well-armed terrorists. That anti-Muhammad video? Come on, only rabid libs and ignorant idiots believe that. As we reported in depth months ago on LibertyNEWS.com, the U.S. facilities in Benghazi and the personnel there were engaged in pretty serious and generally secret weapons collection and arms transfer to various forces and factions favored by Team Obama. Weapons smuggling, some say, with the Obama administration neck deep in that dangerous enterprise. That's why the Obama White House will do whatever it can to prevent full disclosure, to resist the release of all documents, to counter the congressional inquiries, to hide the truth. Remember, the deadly Benghazi attack happened only weeks before a presidential election that had the Dems very nervous. Obama couldn't look weak or waffly or inept or be exposed. Benghazi had to be buried. So as Gowdy, the Benghazi Bulldog, and others set about digging up that grave and determining the whos and whys of what's buried there, as the dirt and old bones really begin to fly, get ready for pulling of hair and gnashing of teeth, screaming of accusations and wild charges of racism, sexism, partisanism like we haven't seen in quite some time. Maybe like we've never seen before, because after all, if the Democrats had nothing to hide, wouldn't they welcome a full and complete inquiry? Wouldn't they want to expose those nasty Republicans for the witch hunters they really are? Wouldn't they want the truth about Benghazi to be revealed? That is Liberty News TV for today. I'm Norvell Rose. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.